Guys, it is Alyssa and I am back with another video. This one is one that I mentioned, I believe in my last video or the one before, where I wanted to kind of break down for you guys how to go about splitting up your monthly bills. Before we get started in the video, I wanted to welcome all of the newbies that we have in this channel. I've gotten, I think, like a couple thousand subscribers in the last couple of days, and I just wanted to welcome you guys. I don't know how you found me, but welcome to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the content that you get here. So this video is just going to be, like I said, about splitting your bills across your paychecks. So this is what I do. I don't really remember like how I learned to do this or why I started doing it. It just kind of made sense to me. I would have friends that would say, you know, typically in the States, I feel like you either get paid every week or every 2 weeks. Some jobs are salary where you get paid once a month. But a lot of my friends and everything either got paid every week or every 2 weeks. And a lot of my friends would be like, oh, you know, my first paycheck of the month, you know, I'm broke after all my bills come out. And then my second paycheck of the month is a lot more free to spend what you want from it. And that didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I'd rather kind of split things up, make it equal. That way it's predictable. You can plan on having the same amount of money for everything each month. So that's what I prefer to do. You don't have to do this, especially for those of you that get paid once a month. Obviously, you don't really have the choice to split up your bills. But I will go through how to split them up if you get paid like once a week or twice a month. So this is just a super common question that I have, which is people not really understanding how to go about splitting up your bills if they're due various times in the month. And my bills are just the same. I have bills that are due on the 2nd, I have bills that are due on the 15th, I have bills that are due like all throughout the 20s. So you have to be creative, especially in like the very first month. Then once you're on like a schedule, it is so much easier, and it's really nice to split up that burden of all your bills across 2 paychecks instead of like being completely broke your first paycheck and then having more money your second paycheck. So let's start out with a hypothetical situation where someone gets paid twice a month. And let's say, just for argument's sake, they get paid on the 1st and the 15th. And they have let's say their cable bill is due on the 7th. So some people just message me and they are wondering how to go about this if they have bills due. You know, not all my bills are due on the 1st, so how do I split them up? Or not all my bills are due on the 30th. How would I go about splitting those things up? So this is what I would do. So on the 1st, obviously, if this is your very first month, you have to come up with, okay, so let's say cable bill is $100. Sorry if that's small. But it is due on the 7th. So the 1st of that month, obviously, you don't have another paycheck to split it up with. So you have to put $100 away for that cable bill. And, you know, if this is a bigger bill, like let's say, I don't know, your rent or something like that, you might have to pick up an extra shift at work. You might have to sell something in order to come up with that full amount from that first paycheck. Because then on the 15th, you're going to take out $50 to go towards the next month's bill. So that way, when it's the 1st again, you just take out the $50, and those two together is 1 month of the bill. So that's just what you would do for that situation. Or, you know, if you're starting on the 15th, you would do the exact same thing. If you have a bill that's due on the 2nd, or a bill that's due on, you know, the 28th or something like that, you're gonna have to take out the full bill on the 15th. And then once the 1st rolls around, go ahead and take out half of it. So you're gonna be kind of like ahead of yourself as far as your bills go, and that is a really nice feeling. To know that I basically have half or all of my bills paid for like a week or 2 in advance before they are due is a really nice feeling. I don't miss payments. I'm not stressed for money when these bigger bills come around. Splitting that burden up evenly is really helpful. So let's do someone that gets paid 4 times per month. People ask me this all the time. Okay, I get paid every week. What should I do? You just split it up into 4. And you don't have to do that. I mean, when I first got started with the envelope system, I was getting paid twice a month. But what I would do is I would split all of my paychecks into 2 and I would split all of my bills into 4. I don't really remember why that sounded like a good idea to me, but it did at the time, and that's what I did. So I did this method where I split all of my bills into 4. So let's say this person gets paid on the 1st, the 7th, the 15th. Let's do 23rd just to be safe. Okay, so they get paid on all those days, and they have a bill that's due, let's say on the 10th. They have their cell phone bill. Okay, so they have a $120 cell phone bill, that's roughly what mine is, due on the 10th. So on their paycheck on the 1st, they will take out, so if this is their very, very first month, we'll go ahead and do it like that. So their very first month, they would take out 60 on the 1st. They'd take out 60 on the 7th. And then, so that equals the 120 that you need for this first month. And then on the 15th, you would start taking out 30, which is the full quarter amount of your paycheck, or of your bill. And then on the 23rd, 30, on the 1st, 30, and on the 7th, 30. So that amount again equals the full 120 that you are that you need to pay that month for the bill. So that is how you would go about breaking down all of your bills. So it does take a little bit of sitting it down, planning, writing it out, and planning, you know, okay, how much do I have to take out of each paycheck so I can get on this method of paying off all my bills, or splitting my bills in half. So let me see. So let's see if we can do like a mock budget of someone that has a couple bills. Let's see, they have, let's do cable, 100 on the 7th. Let's do cell phone, 120 on the 10th. Car payment on the, that'll be, let's say like 300 on the 25th. You've got car insurance, let's say 150 on the 2nd. And let's say that's their bills. I know that's kind of a small amount of bills for most people, but let's say they get paid on the 1st and the 15th. So on the 1st, they will take out the full 100 for cable. Oops, 100. And then they will also have to take out the full 120 for the cell phone. Car payment, they can take half. Car payment. So they can put 150 aside. Car insurance, they need to do the full 150. Okay, and then on the 15th, cable, they can start doing 50. Cell phone, they can start doing 60. Car payment, they've got the other half of it, which is that 150. And car insurance, they can start putting aside half, which is 75. So this amount would be your new like monthly, what you're taking out every single paycheck. So I guess not monthly, bi-weekly you're taking out this amount. So that is what you can kind of base your budget off of. All of your bills is where I suggest that you start if you're making a budget. Just start by all those things that you are obligated to pay. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. I'm kind of breaking down how you go about splitting up payments. I know a lot of you have messaged me and I've kind of basically just explained this exact same thing. And then you guys have said, oh, okay, that makes sense. I just kind of, I guess I might have been overthinking it or something like that. So I hope seeing it written down like this helped you guys kind of just comprehend it a little bit better. And to all of my new subscribers here, please do not hesitate to leave a comment or message me on Instagram if you have any questions. I'm thinking about doing another Q&A possibly. I'm getting a lot of the same questions that I've answered in previous videos or things like that asked again. So I'm assuming I have a lot of new people on board. So I just want to answer any questions that you guys might have. But yeah, once again, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I just wanted to get up a quick video for you guys. It's been a busy week with school and work, but I didn't want to slack with the video. So hopefully I'll be getting one up this weekend as well, and then this one today. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.